So that makes me a wet black. My grandma would always tell me that my grandfather was Native American, but she didn't know what tribe he was a part of. I can't claim that shit, but I was able to connect with him and find out what tribe I'm a part of. I'm a part of that Navajo nation. Makes sense. Now I know why I'm such a slut. Navajo! Speaking about sluts, I was watching the Surviving R. Kelly documentary at my homie's pad, and his girl asked me if I thought R. Kelly would commit, suicide like Jeffrey Epstein. No, he's made beautiful music. Like, I believe I could fly. Yes, Jeffrey flew to a private island, but I believe he didn't fly off his bed head first to reach the sky. I think about it night and day. Did he really spread his wings and jump away? Oh, I believe he didn't fly. You got to get the woo in there. Or his cellmate, you know what I'm saying? Came in there and started singing. It seems like you ready, seems like you ready. Jeffrey, are you ready to go to hell? Hell. Mm. Mm. Is that Satan's perfume? Oh, please, not your bedroom. Oh, Satan wants to make love to me. And I'm not ready, but he ready to go all the way. All the way. Yee! Last but not least, I'm getting divorced. COVID did something right.
What?
13 years married. People would ask me, what was your marriage like? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you describe it? And the best way that I could describe it is by using romantic chick flicks. And it's not the movie The Notebook. It's not the classic Sleepless in Seattle. It's that one romantic chick flick, 12 Years a Slave. Freedom! My name's Javier De Jesus. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh my, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. You know, it's funny. We all talk about being married. I was married once. I had that usual son-in-law, mother-in-law relationship. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. You know, where she hates you and you hate her. But I had found a common ground with mine. She actually likes spirit animals, Javier. So I told her she's the new one. It's a hybrid, part cheetah, part puma. Yeah, I told her she's a puta. Hey, you guys speak Spanish over there. All right. I thought Javier might get that one. That's usually one I like.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
joke.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I know we're just warming up. Give it up one more time for Javier De Jesus. I know.
Thank you.
I'm slacking on a couple things here. We're working on this. I'm doing a little bit of everything. But Javier, real quick, what's your Cash App? Where can they find you? How do they tip you? Let them know.
Cash App is with money sign Wizza5, and Venmo you can hit me at Javier De Jesus 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Appreciate
there you
everything
go.
appreciate everything y'all can give. Thank you.
He's like support support a single black man. This is the NAACP. He's looking to be a sugar daddy or stepdad soon. So just
I'm out there looking for cougars. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it is what it is.
I'm out there spraying myself with sardine spray. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll get me like they got Carol's husband. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna leave that one alone. I'm not going there. You're not getting me in trouble today, sir. But thank you for coming out. I know he's out from Portland. Our next comedian, I know I've got to get her in and out of here. She's got a couple minutes to get out. I was supposed to work with her like 72 different times while we're even from the same market. But for whatever reason, everything either gets canceled or she gets strep throat or I'm just crazy and she's avoiding me. But hey, we're doing it online. No. Give it up for my little cousin lookalike. Give it up for Samantha Rund.
Woo! Oh my goodness, 72 times. I don't think I was getting those DMs. What's going on? And also, why are the Carole Baskins people on your case? Okay, but you know what? I'm just so excited to be here at home again. Getting really good at it. I was born I'm a Cancer, so this is my time to shine. I'm great at home, you guys. But I was looking around. It's weird to do stand-up without a microphone, so I wanted to grab this. It's not a mic, but it's just as good. Yeah. It works the same because when I have it, I get louder. People seem to have the same sort of response to this too. They're either like, no thanks, or my turn. Yeah. But yes, I am mixed I truncated it down for the show, being mixed. I think all of us can relate. It's kind of like being a superhero where a superpower is confusion. People are always asking me what I am. My mom's Black, my dad's Jewish, so I'm like the Lenny Kravitz of stand-up comedy. And I moved around a lot as a kid, which is definitely less weird. I feel like it's way more weird moving as a mixed kid. I was born in New York, and then when I was 8, my family moved to Montana. Did you guys hear that? Did you all move to Montana from New York as a little mixed girl? This is not weird to you?
You just look like you might be from Montana. I think that's the only problem.
No,
is you look like you're from...
It was so weird. It was kind of like going from Sex and the City to The Revenant. School lunches, terrifying. And it was just weird being the new kid, always weird, and then being the new Black kid in Montana. I'd show up to school and always be the same thing, just like me and one other Black kid, my shadow. And I did, it was hard to make friends at first, but after a while, I did get kind of, good popular. I made some really good friends, but they wouldn't invite me to their parties because a lot of them smoke pot and I don't. I think they thought I was going to judge them. They're right. I probably would have just been standing there shaking my head thinking, I don't need to be high to eat a whole pizza. I've been trying to eat better in quarantine, because now I have more time to cook my meals. So I'm I'm going to eat better. I'm going to be a vegetarian. I failed. Now I just eat meat like a Catholic. Yeah, but I love watching Netflix. Or Hulu, really anything. I love watching TV, and I love watching superhero movies like Superman, Batman. But I hated Superman v Batman. I think that movie just kind of sucked. Why would I want to spend my money to see two people I love fight? I could just go home and do it for free. Well, I guess I am home. I'm in home for the holidays, right? That's what family. So, yeah, but I'm in an interracial relationship, even when I'm alone. But when I date, I don't discriminate on race. I've dated white guys, Black guys, Indian guys, Latino guys, Asian guys, all kinds of guys. I said date, not do. I'm more of a Rose than a Blanche. I do remember my Golden Girls, right? I do remember them. But yeah, like I love to travel. I don't have money to travel, so I just date guys from around the world. And my name is Samantha, so thank you for bringing me up that way as your little Wombi cuz lookalike Samantha. But yes, I'm Samantha, not Sam, and definitely not Sammy, unless if you're Mexican, because Mexican guys can say anything and make it sound good. I was dating this Mexican guy before, and he would call me Sammy, but it wasn't like Sammy. It was like Sammy. It sounded like fun. It sounded kind of sexy, you know. It was cool, but one of the things that really sucked about dating him is he always wanted to talk Spanish, like, you know, like dirty talk, and I don't speak it. And you definitely want to be able to participate. You don't want to be like stopping and be like, just a second, let me look in the dictionary. Okay. So I got in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention, and then when he says something I know, I'm gonna be able to jump in, say something back. He's gonna be so impressed. Wanna know what happened? Yeah, I know you do. I can tell by like, just the way you're sitting there on your chairs, like in a real comedy club, like, tell me more, tell me more. Well, what happened is one time we were like making out, and then all of a sudden he's like, Spanish, 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 Chiquita. And I say, banana. That is a true story. And that is the story of how I did not get pregnant. Comedy contraception, it works. Totally works. Yeah, but you know, my last long-term relationship was with an Asian guy. Every girl's fantasy. Asian guys are hot. Like I like a guy that's dependable and dangerous. And an Asian guy doesn't need to drive a motorcycle to be dangerous. He just needs to drive. I really don't like it when people hate on Asian men, and I only say that because he had so many black jokes, and plus I'm a woman, so when I drove, I scared him, so we just terrified each other. It was an even playing field. Like that. But you know, it really sucked when it's time to get Halloween costumes, because I don't ever see like a black woman and an Asian man pairing, really, except for if I go way back into the vault. There's like Jet Li and Aaliyah from Romeo Must Die. Where are my people who are older than 21?
I'm almost twice that.
I'm only 27. Yeah, but that relationship ended really badly. And I don't want to leave you on a bad note, but I will tell you that there's a stereotype about Asian men. You may have heard of it. And one time, like, sex was happening, and it's like I couldn't even feel it. It's like it wasn't even there, because it wasn't. It was inside some other chick.
Oh. That's good.
Right? And it was the thing, like that was so quite a while ago, so I'm past that. But one of the things that sucked the most out of it is people didn't want me to be sad. For real. Some people were like, oh, that's so sad. But then after a while, people were like, Samantha, you're strong black women. Don't let them get you down. Here's the thing about black women. We don't have to be strong all the time. And also, like, I'm mixed, you know? I've got black girl magic and white lady tear ducts. Just look. I think also, like, crying gets a really bad rep. It's super relaxing. You ought to try it. When I get stressed out, there's like two things that I love to do. When I was in LA, go to Six Flags. I don't care about the rides. I just really, really want to scream in public. And the other thing is like to go for a really long swim in my own tubes. I don't need to go to the spa for a saltwater bath. I can stay at home and have a saltwater bath. It's cheaper. It's really good. So, you know, honestly though, the real talk of that whole horrible story I told you is just to like remind yourself right now in quarantine or whatever you're going through, it's okay to cry. It's totally okay to cry. Maybe wait till the end of the comedy show, unless if they're like tears of joy and laughter. You can start any moment. Thank you very much. But you know, crying, it just has a bad rep. Like for me, I don't actually cry. I LaCroix. It's how I stay positive. Thank you so much. You guys stay safe and stay healthy.
Wonderful jokes, wonderful jokes. You blew by me. Is that, that's the black Jew, right? You blew, right? I got a shitty laugh at a Christian. I'll take that. I'll take that. I got a bitch. That's not even funny. Yeah, I know. Whatever. I tried. I put your Samantha was your Cash App, if I remember correctly, right?
Venmo at Samantha-Rund, and there's a picture of me looking like a professor or like a business lady. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell my professor joke after you said that. It's highly inappropriate. She's like, no, please don't. And I wasn't one of his students. That's not how I got on his show. That's an inside joke. I'm mad some of you guys are laughing hard at that. You guys have heard me before. Thank you for coming out. AC, who's up later, Spike will tell you, you look like our other sister from the crew, Reese. So it's just funny. We've got light and brights everywhere. I can't wait to get you out to Boise so you can shock Boise with the rest of us. It's funny because we did comedy in Boise and we're walking around and you'd have thought we were a fucking gang. You know what I mean? Like 4 mixies, and we're not even dark skinned. I mean, we've got AC on the in the group. We've got Reese, who's skinnier than you. Samantha, she's about 100 pounds, if that. And then we got LJ, who just looks like your average guy who dropped out and's been eating pizza and getting stoned every day. And it was weird. We were definitely identifiable as non-white. Let me ask you, who's in a red state? Anybody in a red state? Liam, right?
Yeah.
It's different. When we went to Idaho, being in a state where you can't smoke weed legally and it's all Republican, that's different. Being in Washington, I guess we're used to some different things. But I digress. This next comedian probably has no clue or fucks to give about our political climate or weed being legal, right? I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to do. I watched a couple of his sets before I booked him, and he was like, I can change up how I do my comedy. And I was like, nah, talk that shit. I want to hear you talk that shit about Americans. Make somebody feel uncomfortable. So give it up for our next comedian. He's out of Malaysia. He's Bangladesh and Burmese or Guyanese, right? Give it up for Garu.
Woo! Hello, everyone. My name is Garu. I'm coming to you from Malaysia. It is now 10:33 in the morning here. I live in Malaysia, but I'm originally from Bangladesh. Both of my parents are Bangladeshi, but my father's family is of Burmese ancestry. Now, in case you don't know anything about Bangladesh, it's a lot like India, just without the potential or the prestige. I know I don't really sound Bangladeshi because my family used to live in Canada. Canada is like Asian Mecca. A lot of people here in Asia don't understand why we chose to move from Canada back to Asia. And the truth is, after living in Canada for so many years, my father got fed up with the country. The weather is too cold, the food is too bland, the people even more so. He missed the local food, the local people, and above all, he missed being able to beat his children. Like, child abuse might be illegal in some countries, but here it's fun for the whole family. Like, he could not wait to get started. As soon as we were on the plane over here and things were not going his way, he just began letting loose. Bam, bam, bam. I said, boss, stop that. I don't think you're allowed to do that to the flight attendants.
Oh, shit.
So now we live in Malaysia, which is much more diverse than Canada. There are so many different cultures and religions here. Like in Canada, they only had 2 religions, Christianity and ice hockey. But here in Malaysia, yeah, you know it's true. They don't even need to say ice in Canada. If it's not played on ice, that's not called hockey. That is called golf. So now in Malaysia, they have so many different cultures and religions that there are times when the different religions and cultures clash. But I like to remind people that no matter how bad things get, Malaysians are always united in their hatred for Bangladeshis. So when I tell people I'm of Bangladeshi and Burmese ancestry, they're not sure whether to send me back by a plane or a boat. So during these international shows, I found a lot of people don't know anything about Bangladesh, so I have to tell people it's like India. I don't mind being called Indian because Bangladesh used to be part of India, but every now and then I have to draw the line. For example, I once went to an Indian restaurant that had a page in the menu for Chinese food. And you know what was at the top of the page of a Chinese food menu in an Indian restaurant? French fries. And so I thought, okay, I guess that's how cultures get mixed. So you might not know, I think most of you are American, you might not know how much of an influence American culture has here in Asia. People here love your music and your movies and your porn. And of course, there are also some things we didn't really need from America. Like, I don't think any of us ever needed to know who Honey Boo Boo was.
Accurate.
Or any of the Kardashians. Like, I think one Kardashian was more than enough. We didn't need to know like all 15 of them. Now, a few people have told me that that's all old news. Nobody has talked about Honey Boo Boo in like 5 years. But the thing is, it takes time for things to come from your country to my country. For example, we're still on the first Gulf War. We're all waiting for the sequel. We hear the sequel is even better than the original one. You know, Gulf War Episode 2, The Empire Strikes Back. Now, these days, I see all of you seem to be talking about this Tiger King show as though that's something interesting. Let me say, Bengal tigers come from Bangladesh. So it's nice to know that when we are sending you our endangered animals, you are putting them in such capable hands. And one more thing. Please do not feed the tigers your American junk food. And when I say American junk food, I mean your husbands. Now, my favorite thing to come from America is actually your cartoons. I like all the classics like Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, and Dr. Phil. I guess I just like quacks. And I'm pretty sure watching the news coming from your country is kind of like watching a cartoon as well. You know, it's like that scene where Wile E. Coyote runs off a cliff and he doesn't realize it yet. So my advice to all of you is don't look down. So you might think that politics in your country is pretty contentious right now, but at least it's not as bad as politics in Bangladesh or Myanmar. Because in Bangladesh and Myanmar, politics is more agriculture-based. And by agriculture-based, what I mean is, if the government doesn't like you, you will be executed and your body will be buried in a paddy field. That way, you will fertilize the rice and feed the nation. That is the circle of life. That is agriculture-based politics. And so, let me say, for me personally, the environment is the most important political issue. Because thanks to global warming, Bangladesh is slowly sinking into the ocean. So I ask all of you to please do your part to ensure that Bangladesh sinks faster. I have some property in the Bangladeshi hillside. It's worthless today, but as the country sinks, that's going to become beachfront property, and that is my retirement plan. Because comedy doesn't pay. Let me say, my father doesn't think I'll be a success, but after this show, I'll be telling him I have done an international comedy show. Like, I've been trying to work my way around the American sense of humor, but it can be difficult. I mean, you're the country that gave Adam Sandler a career. And for a while, I was doing call center jokes, you know, hello, sir, have you tried restarting Windows? And Americans love that. But I didn't want to keep doing call center jokes because that's not really Bangladeshi. That's an Indian thing with an Indian accent. And I understand the Indian accent can be funny. Even Gabriel Iglesias does it. And honestly, the Indian accent is funnier than Gabriel Iglesias. So I thought maybe I'll stick to doing online open mics in Asia before I do the American ones. But it turns out the Asian open mics are all run by Americans as well. I thought colonialism was over, but apparently you don't want our spices, you just want our comedy. I was watching an open mic from Vietnam, and I thought America had pulled out of Vietnam ages ago. Apparently not as thorough as we were led to believe. And then I was watching the open mic in Thailand. Did you know that there are no Thais left in Thailand? Or I hear in your country you say thighs. There are no thighs left in Thailand. Everyone there is now from California. You probably know the type, you know, Jeff from Bangkok. He came here to find himself. He wants to balance his chakras. And of course, the best place to do that is any country where drugs and prostitution are cheap. We get a lot of tourists like that in Malaysia as well. You know, these scruffy backpackers. You've probably seen them. All the guys look like Laundry Lint came to life and put on yoga pants. All the women look like they cover themselves in Asian cultural symbols to hide the fact that they don't have personalities. And let me say, the tattoo thing is really annoying because I don't see why you can't tattoo something from your own culture. Tattoo Shakespeare or something. Or if you're American, you can put McDonald's, I'm loving it. If you're American, you probably have enough space to put the whole lunch menu.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
On one side, you can put the Declaration of Independence. Anyway, before I go, I got 1 minute left. Before I go, I wanted to say I make a lot of jokes about Americans, and that's just because you are all easy targets. Large, slow-moving targets. But that being said, you should all be proud of your country, okay? America has done some amazing things, and I know you will do some amazing things in the future. That being said, please do us all in Asia a favor. Don't come here. We do not want to catch coronavirus. Anyway, that's my time. Thanks, everyone.
Woo! Woo! You know what's the best part about this is if we really want to get mad, we can just tell Garu that we're not going to wear any masks and we're going to come to Malaysia next year, and that'll just fuck up his whole day, so we're good. It's all right. Hey, let's all send him a letter and cough into it, and then take care of Garu. Between one
Like
of
those
the animals.
anthrax letters.
Call them Corona letters, you know. What's your PayPal? How do we find you? Do you have any online content? I mean, you're in Malaysia, so this is a little different. You're my first
yeah, I do. Like I have, like, the thing is we have internet here. I just don't really, I'm not that active online, but I do have a Facebook page. It's called Comical Garu. That's also my Instagram and my Twitter. Just on Facebook, it's Comical Space Garu. On Twitter and Instagram, it's just Comical Garu. I think I've sent you my PayPal. That's my girlfriend's PayPal. You might notice the name is Chinese. My girlfriend is Chinese, so she handles the money.
I was gonna say you're just smart. That's the way it's supposed to be. Happy wife, happy life. You'll learn. But thank you for coming. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, not your night. I see it's 10:30 over there.
Yeah, I have to head off to work now. So I'll see you.
Hey, next time iron the shirt though. This is Suit Man. This isn't. No, I'm just fucking with you, buddy. Give it up for Garu one more time, you guys. Give it up for Garu.
Thanks, everyone.
This next comedian, he's kind of a weird mix too. I think we're all weird mixes, but he's a little different. I know it's Irish, Italian, and I forget the last one. But he's all the way from Atlanta. Shit, it's damn near 11 o'clock. He's about to be partying. He should be drunk by now. Hopefully this should be a good show. Give it up for our next comedian, all the way out of Atlanta. Give it up for Liam Harvey.
Yeah! What an intro! Yes! I like Garu. He looks like if I woke up and became a teaching assistant. So I'm also Garu's girlfriend. So now that he's gone, let's start this. I brought my own audience actually for this. You guys don't need to laugh. I'll let this keep going. I hate gender reveal parties, mostly because my friends keep throwing them for me.
Oh shit!
I did acid for the first time during the quarantine, and that was weird because it was in my childhood bedroom, and I wanted to get out of there, but my race car bed wouldn't start. I hate TikTok. Worst social media app ever. I saw this white girl did a dance and lip sync to a prayer in the Quran.
What the fuck?
It was so infuriating to me because that was my idea. He stole my idea. I went to private school, not very diverse. There's one Panamanian kid and one Filipino kid, and they were both me. I don't know where these laughs are coming from, honestly, but I'll take them. I'll take them. All day. Should I just plug my Venmo now like everybody else? Okay. When you're racially ambiguous, like choosing a race on the SAT is like really hard. Like I didn't know what to put down. So the proctor helped and told me to put down my pencil. The test was over. That's nice. My mom is, she's actually from a place called Guyana. It's known for its bonus points on geography quizzes. Nobody knows where it is. It's kind of like the clit of third world countries. You're not going to be able to find it even with a map. I could just play, these are laugh tracks, honestly. Just for my self-esteem here. We could tell, said Dwan. I like how I'm getting heckled by the host in the Zoom chat. That's great. My dad, though, he's so white. He's incredibly white. He's got that resting business face, that kind of white. And my dad, when I was a kid, my dad was my superhero. But now he just looks like a super that eats too many heroes. This might get a little heavy, but my mom, she verbally abused me. I'm good now, but she gave me an emotional black eye. I'm sorry, I meant a emotional black guy. His name's Jamal. He's my therapist. It's kind of a weird family. My uncle, he's big into woodworking. What he doesn't tell people, though, is he's just jerking off in a shed. That's nice. I'm just going to play the laugh track over and over again in case any of you guys aren't paying attention, so I can feel better about myself and go to sleep tonight. I also, I have a disconnect with my stepmom. She's very high class, and I'm just high in class.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I actually I just recently got ghosted by a girl. Yeah, it hurt. See, ghosting, super childish, super immature. So I'm gonna give you guys her number. It's 971. The thing about bombing over Zoom is you can hear the echoes even from 3 time zones away. Horrible. Hugs are better than sex. Hugs are better than sex. That's what I tell myself after every first date. I don't know, maybe I'm gay.
Probably.
Because I wrestled in high school. You gotta be a little gay to wrestle in high school because wrestling is the gayest sport ever. Because every time you do something, your coach yells one more gay thing at you. He's like, all right, Liam, take him down. All right, chest on chest. Now peg him. What? Now for the camera. Hold on, coach. Hold on 1 second. You guys ever realize that you low-key got molested for a sport, but you could have gone to college for free if you kept at it? All right, that's all I want to do. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Thank you.
Wow. That was different. That was different. That was I'm old enough to be his dad, I think. I think that's what's going on here. I was like, I don't know if I appreciate that joke, young man. Hold on, sir. What are you saying? No. It's funny. What's your cash app?
I'm
Do
murdering somebody.
your plug. Do your plug. Where's your Oh, I can't deal with the laugh tracks no more. I just can't do it. At first I thought he had some company, and then it was like, oh no, that's just cheating. Give it up for him though. He's all the way out of Atlanta. It's nice to get different areas, get different people into stuff like this. For me, the best part about being Superman Productions and going online is now we're getting people everywhere. So we get all different time zones. We've got a different country. It's nice to get just kind of perspective on what people are doing and what they think is funny. Our next comedian though, I love working with her. She's done this show live actually. If I remember correctly, I think we got somewhere around like 100 people to it. It was a fucking blast. And she had a good time. She always tells at least one or two jokes that make me shut up, and that's not easy if you can't tell. I don't shut up often. I love having her around though. I love working with her. I think she's ready. I think I'm right. I'm having a brain fart. I don't remember who's next, so if I got it wrong, oh well. No. Give it up for our next comedian. I'm pretty sure this is right. Yeah, I was right. Give it up for Umi. Ooh.
Let's go.
We can't hear you.
You're muted.
Is your mic not working? Uh-oh. Use your computer mic if that works. Oh yeah, you are muted. There you go.
Does this work?
Yeah, there we go.
Technology is amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this right there. What's up, guys? That laughter kind of, I wasn't sure if somebody was orgasming or not. It sounded really good. Yes, my name is Ami. Ami, it's something that I've actually said my own name wrong before. It's been really embarrassing. That's how you know I'm westernized. So it's Ami. You have to correct somebody and then correct yourself. Woo! It means mother in Arabic. Ami means mother in Arabic. So my partner, he's a motherfucker. I am bisexual, I am biracial, and I go to therapy bi-weekly. None of those are choices. They just kind of run in the family. Very interesting bunch. I look like Jeff Goldblum. Oh, people ask me a lot, what are you? And I say Jewish because I'm a liar. No, I'm not Jewish. I tell them I'm a Scorpio. Hello. That's what they meant, right? Oh, my parents, my heritage. I have a silver dragon lineage. Any Dungeons and Dragons lovers in the audience? I can't see anybody. I don't know how to do it. Oh, there you guys. Oh, okay, got it. My ethnicity, I'm a lesbian. No, I'm Lebanese, which means if I bomb, you have to donate to the crisis fund.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be in diaspora. I'm in Washington. I'm not in Seattle, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm also Indian, and when people find out, they're either really excited or they're really offensive. Okay. So let's go down the offensive route. I'm just gonna. Anyways, they're still like this in my hair. It's okay. My bitches got me. Like, my bitches are here and like they support me no matter what. So these are my #1 fans. Okay. Get you some bitches. Hare Krishna, what is that? Hare Krishna is to Hinduism what Mormonism is to Christianity. a way to make your ancestors really, really mad.
That's too funny.
I'm very grateful. I got to grow up around my culture. I got to wear saris to temple, really fun. Kind of prepared me for rolling joints. Just wrap it around and wrap it around. When I was in high school, a peer asked me, hey, do they worship you in your country? Because they worship cows, right? And I haven't been to India, so I don't fucking know. Somebody texted me and asked me if I taste like curry. I don't know what they're talking about, where they're meaning, but I checked myself on Yelp and I have a 4.5 star review. Yeah. You see me looking at my notes? It's okay. It's okay. There's no discomfort once you turn the mic off, right? I don't know, maybe there's. Okay, anyways, cultural appropriation, that's, it's happened before. Like, people are trying to throw Bollywood themed parties before the quarantine. Parties at all, you remember those? Masking up to parties. It's probably illegal. Anyways, yeah, so before quarantine, there's something called a Bollywood themed party. And people asked me, you know, could I borrow a sari? Could I borrow a sari? And I was like, I think that's offensive. Like, you're gonna go get drunk in a sari. I had to go to temple and, you know, it just wasn't the same. So I made a rule. If you want to wear the bindi, then you have to speak Hindi.
AC's face.
It's been fun in Seattle. I travel there. I was actually born in Hawaii. In Hawaii, people get tans, and Seattle, people get pale. Yeah, it's a difference. So I've been called white. It's been very different. So I'm trying to identify with this new cultural identity. The census calls me white, very pale. I got called gringo in Costco. I think that was very special. I am very lucky that my parents had something in common. They're the ones who gave me, you know, this face. That's cool. What they had in common is mental illness. Yeah. Whoa. Mom and dad. I don't know if he fucked the crazy into her or out of her, but woo, here I am. I respect my parents. They did the best with what they had, you know. My father, he had paranoia with schizophrenia. So that means that sometimes he thought that somebody was out to get him. And my mother, with manic depressive bipolar, half of the time, she kind of was out to get him. Yeah, mental illness, like, it's really great because then your relationships remind you of your parents and your friendships remind you of your parents, and then you kind of remind yourself of your parents. Whenever a guy's like, you're crazy, I'm like, I could have been worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't look up to them. I was just always looking sideways. I was like, I don't think, all right, no, we're just gonna relearn that later. In my first happy relationship, first healthy relationship, I told him I wasn't gonna nag him for a week. We've been together 2 years, so I lasted 12 hours. Anyways, don't make that bet. It's a shitty bet. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna talk about eggs. I said anyways like 37 times. I don't know why I'm saying that. Thank you, Dante. So Hawaii, I like to keep in touch with the words in Hawaii. It's a beautiful language. Kama'aina, aloha, mahalo. Well, mahalo. Anyways, so new relationship. We try to have a safe word just so that we're all on the same page. Communication is very important, and so bringing in that Hawaii influence from my life, our safe word is Humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. I'm Amion. Thank you.
I wasn't ready for that. I thought she was going to finish it. I've heard that before. I was waiting for her to go a little further with it. I was like, honestly, that safe word sounds like you hit the right spot if you do it. No, never mind. I want, like I used to say, I want to hear her do the whole Star Trek theme. Sorry, I'm old. Nobody here has even watched Star Trek. Are you old enough, Christian? Or are they going to start talking to me about... And I don't mean Deep Space Nine, bitch. I mean the next generation.
Oh, wait. How old do you think I am? Jesus Christ.
Whatever, I know. I'm talking about these other...
Turn the light up. Do I look better now? Do I look nice again?
Oh no, I picked the wrong one to mess with. The crazy Puerto Rican. Yeah, that's not the one you want.
I know, right?
Give it up for Ami. I said it right this time. I don't fucking know. Ami. She's murdered my name. I murder her name. We keep it going back and forth. Maybe at least she gets it wrong too, so I don't feel as bad when she's getting it wrong, right? But so far so good. It's a little different. That's the best part about this show. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. I love hearing some of the comedians laugh. I heard Sahib laugh about a joke that I didn't even think he'd understand. So it's funny to hear people actually understand all our culture. I love listening to Garu earlier because even though he's one mad person about Americans, fuck, sometimes it's good to hear how people talk about us. I saw Christian's face like, no, fuck that bitch. We don't need to hear none of that shit. No, positive. No, I wish. Again,
I'm triggered. Why are we getting extra sassy? I mean, what's that about? I didn't even start like that. I'm
Oh, you're cutting in and out. You're a little too hyped for your internet.
You had good internet in America.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yes.
He's too
My
hyped for his
connection
internet.
is like me, unstable. Woo!
Oh, fuck. He's getting bonus minutes right now. Let's get him going. Give it up for your next comedian. He's all the way out of Los Angeles, California. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring. He's not mixed, but he told me he's definitely misidentified. No, give it up for our next comedian, Christian Cintron.
What's up? Hello, Extreme Close Up. All right. So for the record, I would like to take this as a teaching opportunity that Puerto Ricans are in fact mixed because we are Black, white, and indigenous because the African diaspora started there because fucking Christopher Columbus came there, raped all of our people, and then brought Black slaves there. So my family kind of looks like the United Colors of Benetton, but they all go like this. What happened? Not even a joke, but like, let's start there. So yeah. And it's true, it's interesting, my identity, like being Black, white, and indigenous. I mean, essentially, you know, I have good credit, I'm scared of the police, and I believe in magic. No, it's true, it's weird. Like the world that we're living in has kind of made it so that anything is possible. I mean, this might be a reach, you know, being optimistic, but like, if you would have asked me 6 years ago if a reality star and a failed businessman could be president, I wouldn't believe you. Now anything is possible. Healing crystals, Reiki, gluten is how the government is controlling us. Aliens exist. Beyonce killed Aaliyah. Beautiful Nightmare was a confession, but you didn't hear it from me. It's true. I actually joined a support group for gay Latinos. It's called Spigots. I can say that. You can't. And I have the confidence enough to point that out. And if you don't get that joke, you're in my thoughts and prayers. No, it's true. We're doing really great work. We're looking for a suitable low-carb alternative for rice and beans. And We're at the protests. We're like, we're here, we're queer, we're Latin. You stupid. I'm just feeling myself right now. So, but like, getting serious, a lot of people have shared deeply personal stories and their struggles. And so I do have to share that I actually have been dealing with a crystal addiction, and it's gotten really bad. And I've been sober for about 2 weeks. But like 2 weeks ago, I spent $200 on rose quartz. And if you would have told me that I'd be buying shit off of people on Instagram Live, like an old lady on the Home Shopping Network, I would not fucking believe you, but anything is possible. 2020, what? Oh my God. It's funny, a lot of people don't understand Puerto Ricans, and I live in LA where there's a lot more Mexicans than Puerto Ricans, because we're essentially the Mexicans of the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, you know what Puerto Ricans are. But unlike Mexican people, we come from the islands. Like, we're a fiery people. We have a lot of like passion. And it's funny, like, people will test me. We have two modes, cute and crazy. Like, I'm keeping it cute, and I'm just like, yeah, but don't fucking test me. It's like fucking Jean Grey. Like, she was chilling. She's like, hey, what's going on, everybody? I have telekinesis. Oh, yeah, you know, I have telepathy. And then those motherfuckers tested her, and then she turned into Phoenix, and she blew up a fucking planet. Because that is what happens when you piss me off. Like, people really don't get it. Like, they think that it's like, oh, yeah, Christian, you know, you're so optimistic. Oh, whatever, love and light. And I'm like, yeah, I am all about love and light. Because I've done the work, and I've gone to therapy. But trust and believe, if you test me, I'll show up to your house, like, all sweet with baked goods. I'll gather your family together. We'll talk about the problem. We'll look at it from different perspectives. And then I'll gather them up and shoot them execution style in the fucking head. Because I'm not just going to lean across the bridge when I'm burning it. I'm going to lean across and I'm going to slap you dead in your face. Metaphorically and verbally. Because like I said, I'm a high vibrational person and I believe in love and light. But I'm gonna fucking cut you out of my life. You are cut from the Akashic Records. That's it. Thank you. No, seriously, I'm really glad that we're talking about these issues because, like, as a white passing person, I get it from all sides. Like, Black people give me shit, white people give me shit, like Spanish people give me shit. Like, it's just like a lot, and it's like I don't have any more fucking time for white people's feelings. I'm not gonna watch Pretty Little Lies or fucking Pretty Little Liars or whatever new shit Reese Witherspoon is doing. Keep it light, bitch. Legally Blonde 7. Just fucking shut the fuck up and keep it cute. Because it's like, I don't understand. Like, it's like, white people think, oh my God, I'm mildly inconvenienced. Can we talk about this and process this, please? Like, I feel like now my new job, like, at work is like, keeping it cute and listening to how Linda's weekend is in HR. What the fuck is HR? Clearly it's not working. You don't have your shit together, Carol. Get it together, Carol. I don't have time to listen. This is like the new slavery is me just listening. I'm dying inside. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna blow up the fucking office, but I'm gonna make it look like an accident because Gone Girl is my goal weight. I want to be so thin that I could destroy somebody's fucking life over the course of 30 years and get away with it. Because I've been realizing, like, since living at home during COVID, I'm like, wow, I have an eating disorder. It's called being Latino. Because growing up, there's really like no right weight. It's like you're like, if you don't eat, they're like, oh, you're getting too thin. Eat more, eat more. The second you gain a pound, like fucking clockwork, you're now fat. Like they upgrade straight from like, oh, you're gaining a few to you're fucking fat. Like, whoa, you got really fat. So it seems like the only ideal weight for a Latino is failure. I'm just sitting with that. Let's take a second and process that. I'm kidding. It's funny that Duante mentioned Star Trek because Star Trek is actually single-handedly still on the air because of Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz is actually Cuban. And yet there aren't any Latinos on Star Trek. So are we supposed to believe that Starfleet is just like a division of ICE or Border Patrol or something? And then I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't know, like I feel like if we all had to like leave Earth, I feel like my grandmother would be like the last one to go. She'd be like, I know go to space. I know go to space. I stay here. I'm like, Grandma, we gotta go. You know, the Earth is crumbling. The ozone layer is depleting. No, it's okay. I clean it. Okay, it's okay. And then I feel like they would come back and they would be all sorted. It would be fucking great. I was dating somebody right before COVID. It was the perfect guy. It was the blend of 3 shittier guys and Chris Hemsworth's Instagram profile. It was really fucking great. But what happened was I was at a bar and they were literally all there. And it's weird because like when you've had sex with 4 people and they're all at the same bar, it's like a fun like TV show, but only you know it's happening. Not so much a joke as an observation, but that did happen. And I just sort of realized that I have trouble meeting the right guy because gay guys can be so mean to each other. I was walking down the street and I asked this guy, hi, and he's like, I would never have sex with you ever.
Jesus.
And I said, okay, is Trader Joe's that way? And I think the meanest thing that a gay man can say to another gay man is, let's just be friends. You know, like, I have a lot of things going on. I don't need more friends in my life. Some people, they just want to have you around to have sex. With me, they just want to have me around to unload all their fucking feelings on me. So I feel like I just want to send them a little Valentine's message that says, you're just a hole. I'm going to end on this. This is a pretty serious one. I was in an abusive relationship. This person was verbally abusive, physically abusive. They were always gaslighting me. I spent 10 years trying to get away from them. And then, you know, they came back into my life. I was like, maybe I can try and forgive. But there comes a time when you have to say, Dad, I think it's time to other parents. This whole father-son thing isn't really working for me because you're kind of just a guy who came in my mom. And I just want to go on the record that I am love and light, even though I could say something as harsh as that, because I did wait 30 years to say it. All right, thank you. I'm Christian Cintron. That was my time.
So since we're correcting people, I got to tell them my name's Dante.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, I
Well,
fucked
that's
up.
why you gotta spell it all weird as shit. Okay, you special.
Don't
I
worry.
get it, Dante.
Listen, we'll get
How
there.
y'all
anyways.
kidding.
And you said he was 4 different races. I figured him out. He's got the Mexican sex drive. He's got the hillbilly mustache. He's got the black eye attitude. And then he's got the Native American drinking habit, because I'm pretty sure he's an alcoholic when he gets a hold of some fire water. So I got your back, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. I just saw the mustache earlier. I was like, that's a white guy handlebar. What the fuck is that doing on him? No, I get it.
Okay, I'm Puerto Rican. Racismo is real. There's a big difference. It's miles and miles away. But it's called a porn stash.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm bilingual, not bisexual. Okay, I gotta put that out there. I just gotta put that out there. I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is, however you want to look at it, I'm gonna close out the show with some of my mixed comedy. Bad news, and really want to give a shout out to our headliner, our closer, Rachel Miles. She's been a Black Lives Matter, racial injustice spirit animal for a lot of us. AC will tell you, Javier probably knows, and just her head's not in the space. I know she's dealt with some police brutality herself, being arrested and all those different things. I was even surprised she signed up. Shit, I thought it was even funnier when she answered our little group call this morning. So give a warm hug. If you know her, send her a message, send her a hug. I'm not mad. It just, I could understand. I could definitely understand. And for some of y'all who don't know, I was actually at our protest down here. And do you know what? I saw the most whitest Seattlist shit ever. I saw a guy white guy walking to Helly Hansen to loot with some slides on. I was like, that's got to be the most whitest Seattle shit ever. You're gonna wear sandals and around broken glass? What the fuck? It's funnier when I said it live. Fuck you guys. No. Give
What
it
are
up.
slides?
Slides? Those are
Like flip-flops?
no. Since I'm gonna tell you, I got my mullet style, where it's business on top and party on bottom. These are slides.
Oh.
These are slides. But that's the difference. You just slide them on. But I know our last comedian, his Venmo was Christian dash, I should say, Centron -10. He's got a PayPal too. He's got a little bit of everything. We'll be posting this on YouTube. So if you missed any of it, don't worry, you get to see it again. Hey! Woo-hoo! This next comedian, I've actually met him in real life, even though he's in Canada. I went up there and had some mayonnaise and fries and some other crazy shit they do up there, right? The best part is they actually got some of our jokes. I told that's like the hardest part about being mixed, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows, is being misidentified. I had a lady come up last week and she said, aren't you one of those Samoas? And I said, no, ma'am. I'm not a Girl Scout cookie. And I remember I did that in Canada, and they fucking got that. And I had to look up. They sell Girl Scout cookies in Canada. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do. Shit, I told one of my jokes I was going to close the show with. We'll see what I can figure it out.
It's all right, man. You're a smart guy.
Give it up for our next comedian all the way out of British Columbia. Give it up for Sahib, Rude Boy, Runner.
Yes, Rude Boy was just a joke because I used to spend a lot of time with Jamaicans. But you know what? One thing I learned today is don't fuck with Puerto Ricans because they're gonna fuck your shit up. You know what I mean? Like I'm absolutely terrified of this dude now, man. If I piss him off, he's gonna come find me, fucking stab me to death, and just let me bleed out. But I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was actually born in West London to African Indian parents, and I moved to Africa when I was 6 months old, and moved back to the UK, then moved to Australia. So I'm pretty fucking confused on what I am. And with that upbringing, my accent's really fucked up. Like, it's not too English, it's not too Australian. It's a bit of a hybrid. Somewhere, whenever I'm in England, they call me Australian. But I'm in Australia, so I'm like, fuck off back to my own country, you curry muncher. And it's always like white people as well. It was like, fuck off, mate. I'm like, you know, there were people here before. He's like, nah, there wasn't. We killed them all. And they would always hit me with this shit, like, we grew here, you flew here, right? It's a very great statement because it's true, right? It's like nothing you can say to it. And then one day when I was 18, this guy goes, oi, curry muncher, we grew here, you flew here. And I'm like, well, we came in chains and not in planes, motherfucker. If you know the history, fantastic joke. Just fucking do your research, come back to me like, that was a great joke. It's fucking... Pause break every time. But I really love living in Canada. Obviously not the US. It's pretty fucked over there. But you know, look, I'm not racially ambiguous. Like, I look like what I am. You know, it's not. You can tell. Like, this guy's from like the subcontinent. But every time I go to America, I'm like a mixed race. They think I'm black and white. They think I'm Aboriginal. They think I'm Mexican, and I'm just not allowed in. And what I don't understand about America is when black people say the N-word. Because like when I was growing up in the UK, they used to call me Packy. But you don't see me and my boys making rap videos like Packy's in Paris. You know, when me and Umi aren't going, my Packy, my Packy, my Packy, my Packy, my Packy, my Packy. It just sounds shit. You know, it doesn't have the same effect. But the first strip club, you know, looking like me, gone to a lot of strip clubs. And the first strip club I went to in North America, the bouncer just goes, hey, man, just don't throw coins at the ladies. I'm like, who the fuck's just pinging 25-cent pieces at these women? I've lived in Africa. Even over there, like, no coins, just stones. And I'm like, I'll take 2 buckets of stones. But not the big ones, you know, I'm not a monster, you know. It's all right. I'm African. I can say this shit. It's all right. But, you know, like, I've had a lot of time to think during COVID. Well, you know, COVID's still going on. Motherfuckers still dying and shit, you know. We're just out here living our best lives. But my favorite death, I know it's sad to say, but my favorite death was Randy J. the Third. Richard Randy J. the Third. His family's so inbred they couldn't think of another name. But he's like one of those typical, put everything on Facebook type of guys. So his first post was like, COVID's not real. I don't need to wear a mask. I just need to have my, AR-15 with flashlight and bazooka attachment so I can fuck the gun and kill kids at the same time. So, typical flat earther, and then his next post was just like, he's at this party, just fucking packed to the rafters, cunts just on top of cunts, right? And then his caption was not even full. And then, lol faces. I'm like, all right. Cool, man. And then 2 days later, his post is, I can't breathe. COVID's fucked me. And then 2 weeks later, he died. Only if, the doctor said, fuck, social distance, don't go to parties, wear a mask. But I've had a lot of time to think during COVID and or quarantine. But male porn stars don't get paid enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, they work twice as hard. They're fucking in all different types of positions, man. Like, their legs up here, their fucking heads back there, in all awkward positions. And a woman just has to sit there and just, it's like she's playing tennis. 15, love. It's not fair. And then it's like, if I wanted to be a porn star, there's so many criteria. I have to have a six-pack, got to jack, just be fucking look sexy, have Gary Coleman-sized dick of a 40, his forearm is a dick. And I think that's my time. I could have kept going, but I think, do I have more? No, I think that's it. Thanks, guys.
Woo! 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 Oh my God. How many cunts can we say in one set and not be a woman and not get in trouble? I guess cunts just.
No, it's our word, man.
Exactly. But it's just
get it.
America that doesn't tolerate it. Everyone else is a cunt. Yeah. They love it.
I'm weird. It's like how like black people have the N word, like for like Australians, cunts like our word, and I get offended when like North Americans say, I'm like, please, you don't know how to use it right.
Hey, you fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. You're a fucking cunt. I get it. My cunt. Can I call you my cunt instead of my packy? My packy.
No. So like, there's different.
Hold on. I got the answer. Javier is my packy because he's a packer at UPS.
I'm a supervisor. I supervise the packies. That's different.
Hey, he's still a packy. I got a topical burn. That's good hosting. That's pretty good hosting. Not only topical, but true. Hold on. Hey, I might be good at this. Who knows?
You may be, but if you want to call someone like a good cunt, like if it's in a good way, you call them a sick cunt. Sick cunt's good.
No,
sick
cunt is horrible. No drips, no spotting. Christian's like, I don't even know about pussy. That don't sound good either.
You don't know my life. It's charging shit. I know shit. I know more than y'all do. I know where the clitoris is. What?
Hey, what's that? I got 5 kids. I don't know where it's at too. We're keeping this. There's no women. We can't talk about that. Stop it. This is live. What are you guys doing? You fucking bastards. How do we let this get derailed? I'm muting all you guys. That's it. But no, it's funny. This next comedian, I've had a blast with him. Also, I've had a blast with Sahib. Most of the people on this show, even though I haven't met them yet, I know they're good people. This next guy, though, I really disappointed him the first time he got to meet me. He was like, dude, we're going to go to donuts. They got a pepper donut. They got a spicy donut. It's got a pepper on it. Oh, it's a jalapeno. Bet you can't eat it. Little did this bitch know I put Tabasco on popcorn. I was like, okay, that's a free donut. So he got on live. He got on Snapchat, his TikTok, all these young fuckers. I don't even have one of those fucking things. But he took it out and made this whole thing, and I just ate the whole donut and smiled, and he was pissed. But it's funny to me. Fuck everybody else who ain't laughing. Hey, you fucking cunts, right? I'm learning. AC's definitely a sick cunt in my opinion. I'm just gonna let you know. Give it up. Give it up for my little brother. I call him Spike because we're like the land before time.
true.
AC O'Neil.
Oh, what's up, everybody? What's up, all my sick cunts? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm gonna be 100% real. I just found out that vaginas have discharge, like not even a couple weeks ago. Like it's crazy to me that like pussies can like hawk loogies and stuff. Like they'll just and I don't know.
Yeah, don't tell that in front of women. Keep that to yourself.
Is it just like when they get excited or if they cough too hard or something like that, and a little comes falling out? I don't know how it works. But yeah, 2020 is a funny time, man. It's an election year. It's a very important election year, one of our most important election years, you know. And I know who I'm voting for. He's a little off the wall third party guy, and he's kind of busy right now. He's in the bubble in Orlando. Yeah, that's right. I'm voting for LeBron James. You better believe it. I'm voting for LeBron James. Dwayne Wade's gonna be his VP. Yeah, that's right. Dwayne Wade's gonna be his VP, just throwing him lobs and shit. He's just gonna pose, you know. And LeBron in the middle of his press conferences, he's gonna dunk a ball just to add emphasis to his things. You know, he'd be like, "Man, I support abortion." Wow. Yeah. And then all war is over. We're never going to go to war. LeBron's just going to play one-on-one with our enemy's leaders. Like, all right, come on, Kim Jong-un. Let's run it. 21. Listen, Vlad, I'm tired of you bombing Syria. We're going 21 right now. 21 whores. You know. But yeah, man, I've been trying to clean up my my porn because Pornhub's a pretty unethical website. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of disgusting stuff that goes on behind the scenes at Pornhub. So I've been trying to clean it up, and so I've been subscribing to a lot of OnlyFans and a lot of that sort of thing, which has been fun. But it's expensive. It's expensive. It's tough, you know, like girls will be posting in their bios and shit. They'll have like an eggplant and a bunch of water droplet emojis. And that's usually a good sign. I'm like, oh yeah. And in her bio, it'll be like girl on girl, boy on girl, blowjob, full sex, $7.99 a month. I'd be like, hell yeah, $7.99 a month. I subscribe to that, no problem. Turns out she just got a bunch of bikini pics and shit and her posing with her poodle. Like, what? Bitch, where's the dick sucking? I came here for dick sucking. I paid $7.99 to see somebody get their dick sucked. And I watch you hold a poodle in your bikini, ho. Feel so misguided, led astray, hoodwinked, bamboozled. But here's what they get you, is they send you videos that you can pay for to unlock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in your DMs, they'll be like, hey, babe, $5.99 for this blowjob video. Hell yeah, $5.99, I got that. No problem. And then I'm like, man, I feel guilty about it. I shouldn't have spent that $5.99. And then a couple weeks will go by, and she'll get back into my OnlyFans DMs and be like, hey, here's another video, just in case you missed me. And it's just lucky for her. I missed the fuck out of her. She's got the right Pisces, because God damn it, here comes that $5.99 again. You should suck that dick. One more time. Oh, maybe I got an issue. You know, I could just not watch porn, but I really have the fun of that. I don't know. I before becoming a stand-up comedian, you know, I tried to become a pro wrestler, which was not fun. It really fucking hurt. It really, really hurt. I got body slammed twice, and I shit myself both times. And I was like, all right.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's time to become a comedian. I guess I'm to become a comedian. I've only shit myself once doing comedy, so it's been pretty good. But I hate people who say wrestling's fake, because it's not. It's not fake in any way, shape, or form. It's fake like porn is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, that's not really a woman, or that's not really a teacher sucking her student's dick. You know what I'm saying? That really is a woman giving a blowjob, though. She is really performing fellatio on that man. It's real, man. It should really hurt. Yeah. I have one brother. He's great. He's one of my favorite human beings in the world, but he's an idiot. He's just dumb as rocks, which was a lot of fun for me growing up. I convinced him that a woman's mustache is called an areola, and he totally bought it hook, line, and sinker until like one day he walked up to my mom and was like, "Hey, your areola's getting thick. You should do something about that." Yeah, people don't like the mom areola things. That's fine. That's okay. Oh man. I'm at a good place in my life. Like, I don't feel that bad for when I come quick. I feel like this, everybody in the Zoom chat right now can relate to that. Like, I feel like we're a bunch of non-guilty motherfuckers, which is fine. I think it's fine. Because women can Kegel, and that's not fair. It's not fair at all. Like, they just be sitting at work, Kegeling away, putting their pussy through CrossFit, and they get mad at me when I come quick. Like, bitch, you worked your pussy out today. Like, you sitting here with this buff-ass pussy, you mad at me for coming quick. Your pussy's built like China from the WWE, all right? My dick's built like Shia LaBeouf, okay? Stop yelling at me, all right? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, I know men can do Kegels. I know. It's like some sort of, like, you like flex your abs and it kind of makes your dick like, yes, yeah. Thank you, Christian, for the information. He knows pretty much everything a man can do. You flex your abs and it kind of makes your dick flip up, and it's supposed to make you last longer in bed. But I recommend it against it, fellas, because coming quick is the shit. It's the best. It is my favorite. It's efficient. You know. Why are we fucking for 2 or 3 hours? What do you have to prove? But, like, especially with Netflix, people used to fuck like that in the 80s because there wasn't anything else to do. Like, bitch, I'm trying to watch fucking Black is King right now, all right? Like, get off of me. I'm trying to have my Beyonce moment, and you're just all sexually harassed. I fucked you for the allotted 15 minutes, and now it's Black is King time. You know how this works. God, sometimes I wish it was 15 minutes. It's more like 6. Like, 15 minutes is me being generous. I round up, you know how it is. Dante, I know you know how it is. We round up. Oh God, man. Zoom mics. This is good times.
You're there anyways. It's okay. You're at that time. You were at that time. You're not reading your messages. It's okay. It's all right, buddy.
Oh, was I at my time? Well, you know what? You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Hey, we got all our masturbate jokes out on the last set. That makes up for my lack of any, I guess. Jesus Christ. Now I see why all the women left the show, you perverts.
I wasn't even talking. I was muted the whole time.
Yeah,
I didn't even scare them away.
I think one of them's Jean Grey. They could sense you're a pervert, okay? X-Men callback, right? X-Men callback. That's funny because I love AC. He's a high energy guy. I reminded us talking shit to Christian. I was like, you guys are perverts. Like, I got 3 positions. That's it. Top, back, and I might let you ride me. You're lucky if we're getting foreplay. Other than that, no toys. There's no grocery eating in this motherfucker. I will let you know that right now.
None?
Whoa. Never mind. AC, no more smoking with me. You're out the rotation.
You gotta have a little grocery eating. This is right there. This is the next door neighbor. You just gotta pop on down.
The best thing is I can mute him whenever I want to, so I just thought that was bullshit, so I just go ahead and hit mute. I'm not going to listen to that bullshit. I'm not going to make anybody else listen to that bullshit. I can't lie. I see Christian coming back laughing at me, muting him too. Fuck that. I'm not listening to that bullshit. Oh, he's making faces now. Fuck him too. I didn't turn off his video. There's all kinds of shit I can do. See, look, I don't have to see your video either. Who's the king now, bitch? But it's been real. I really love this show. I'm gonna close out with a couple of new minutes. We'll see what we got. COVID kind of kicked my ass actually. When we were first on quarantine, I was working at Safeway. Everybody's like, "What do you think about it?" I was like, "Well, it's pretty easy. You know, on Monday and Tuesday, I tell jokes on aisle 8 and 9. Wednesday through Friday, you can catch me doing my set on check stand 2 or 3. But the worst part is like you really get used to seeing people, and you have some awkward conversations. Like the single lady came in with asking for a pregnancy test. I was like, "Ooh, is this a good thing?" She was like, I don't know whose it is." I said, "Oh, oh, I'll make sure when you come in next time, I won't ask for results until you're alone." And then the funnier one was I had a younger... Javier's going through a divorce. He's going to laugh at all these dark jokes.
No, because I worked at Safeway, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then the funnier one was I had a younger couple come in, and they wanted to buy a pregnancy test. And I was like, "All right." And I was like, "Which one do you want?" And he's like, "Oh, you have options." He's like, "Well, let me get the one that's on sale." And I was like, "I don't think you should do that. I think you buying discounted condoms what's got you in here. Let's make sure we get a full price pregnancy test and get you the right results." And then it was funnier. I had a girl come in, and she had 2 queens tattooed, like a queen of hearts and a queen of spades on her neck. And I said, "Oh, that's a cute tattoo. I'm pretty sure that wards off a lot of guys." She's like, "Actually, it doesn't. Most of them don't even pay attention enough." And so at Safeway, they have the stuff locked up back, not just liquor, but other things, you know. So she hands me the card. I read it. I look at it. I ask for some help. The manager says, "What's on the card?" I say, "Oh, I'm not telling you." And I hand him the card. He gets it, grabs it. Lady checks out. Old guy behind her was noisy as hell. And so he goes, "What was it?" And I said, "It was lube." And he goes, "Well, I bet they're going to have a good time tonight." No shit. The worst, though, is when you have people, though, coming in and you've got a Karen coming in talking about, "Oh, my God, you're out of my fucking dog's food, and I don't know what to do. I come here every month looking for dog food." And I'm like, there's 2 answers to this, bitch. First, I don't eat dog food. It's not my fault. Second, it says Safeway, not Dante's store. So I really don't give a fuck. I had the Polynesian guy come up to me, and he was like, "You guys are out of organic eggs. This is bullshit." And I was like, "Motherfucker, you eat Spam. What the fuck are you eating organic eggs for anyway? I mean, there's no organic Spam. What the fuck?" All right, I got a decent laugh from the fucking the cunt from Australia, right? No, I'm saying cunt. Nobody here has seen the rest of the show. I hope they have.
It's just you saying cunt.
Yeah, everybody's just like, "Why is this guy saying cunt? He says he's unique and diverse. He's just like the rest of them. He's making fun of the gay guy earlier. That's fucked up." I saw you snapping, Christian. "Yeah, we're going to get you canceled. We're just going to play 3 minutes of this where you talk about my mustache. You called me the gay guy and you say cunt. We're going to play those 3 things. Whole comedy career's done. Whole comedy career."
Go, go, go.
No, but you guys haven't seen me, so this will be fun. I used to be married, and when I was married, I felt like when you first get into a relation, we're not doing a therapy session now, Javier. That's later. Circle jerks later. But I feel like when you first start a relationship, you do your sexual interview like in the first year or 2, right? You find out what she likes. You show her what you like. You might try some things, but that's it, right? So when on year 9, my wife started sucking my balls out the blue, I had a couple questions. Like, are you cheating on me? Like, I don't even like that. Like pineapple. And then the worst part was is my ego got to me, and I was like, I've been kissing a ball sucker this whole time. I thought about it, and I was like, actually, I play football. Bitch, I know that smell. You smell like Tyrone's balls. Next game, I'm under center talking about blue 42. Grab the kids and move them in with you. Green 45. You're lucky to be alive. No, I'm fucking with you. These are jokes. These are jokes. But it's weird. My name is Dante. It's spelled all fucked up. And like Christian said, I get everything from Duante to Duant. I even get Dwayne every once in a while, like the T silent. Worst part, though, is when you start a new job, people have the balls to ask me if I spelled my name right. Like I didn't graduate kindergarten and shit. But even worse is I figured out my name's too ethnic for my resume. I've got a master's degree, and the only calls I get for jobs are like liquor store manager, garbage man, security. So I decided to go by my middle name, right? It's Edward. Yeah, calls got way better. I got calls for like banker, analyst, management. There's only one problem. We get to the interview, and they're looking for an Edward. They got a Dante, if you know what I'm saying. But I'll end on this. Rachel told me, she said, I hope my set went like my sex life. I was like, where'd you hear that? She's like, well, I hope you can last 5 minutes. And everybody's laughing at you by the time you're done. Hey, my name's Dante Barnett. Give it up for all your comedians. I see Sahib, Rude Boy Ron is still here. I see Christian, Cintron still here. I want to call him what is it? What was the old citrus drink? I want to call him that. I'm thinking Ciroc. That's what I'm thinking of.
Ciroc?
Yeah, Ciroc.
The vodka?
Vodka. No, there's Cintron. I'm thinking of a drink. There's something with, man.
It's Citron. There's no N.
That's what it is. Okay, thank you. I was like, I know there's a drink. I was drunk when I drank it. Javier De Jesus. He's single, ladies. He's a winner. He's a winner. Look at him. He's almost as tall as his poster. No. And give it up for last but not least, who's still here, AC O'Neal. He looks like he's staring at the wall. He's really masturbating to the fact Portland might go up 2-1 in the NBA Finals. I love everybody for being here. Check out Superman Comedy. Oh, sorry. We're still on the show, remember. I'll give you a second. Check out supermancomedy.com. Check out a little bit of everything. This is a great time. Mixed and Misidentified will be back. Next month, we're doing Dark Brew Online, which is a black comedy show. No, next month, we're doing Labor Day Laughs. I lied. We've got a whole lineup of Labor Day. October, we're doing Dark Brew Online. October, we're going to do Dark Brew Online and in Boise at the same time, so this will get interesting. And then we're doing Dark Brew in Boise. I know the other guys that are in here, you're close enough to come to Boise. We can even bring our Puerto Rican friend. Yeah, bitch. Let's go, Christian. You're our new, I got to have at least 2, 3 gay friends. I said 2 or 3. I already got 1 or 2. I got Mikey. He's my non-binary friend, you know. I get perspective. I ask for, you know, I like to have dialogue. But thank you for tuning in. We'll be cutting this up. You'll see it on live. Mixed and Misidentified online. Peace out.
Thank you.